Friday morning, April 10th, taking a look at the Vedic rainbow here along with the pH key segment. I've got the GC gold chart 4-minute on top of the ES chart 4-minute, which is on the right. Both have the rainbow configuration. It's the same thing on both charts. I've also got a little snapshot of the trend segments from yesterday. You see we had a Mars segment from 709 to 843, which was a bullish segment, and then we had a Rahu segment from 843 to 1243. If you've seen this mentioned in prior videos, both of these segments are bullish. The Rahu segment usually gives a 3-move up, down, up type of pattern. So I've overlaid a red rectangle on both charts. The Mars segment is the first triangle here. You can see on gold it was up, back down, and then slightly up. And then when we got to the Rahu segment, we got the three-legged move. We got the up, the down, and the up. Same thing on the ES. In the ES we had a bullish segment all the way through the Mars zone, and then when we got to Rahu, again we made the up, down, and then up move again to the end of the time period. Now the trigger point for a good entry took place where I've got the blue vertical line marked on each chart. Notice the big change of volatility and the strong move, especially on the ES. The gold was in a good bullish uptrend as it was. The ES was moving out of flat area here. It was kind of tame in the Mars zone. Then when we got to the Rahu zone, it started to pick up, made that initial spurt, came back down right into the timer. Now the key time portion here that we're looking at, if you look at the bottom at the pH3, notice how we were in the morning segment of the pH 1, 2, and 3, and the key time to watch every day is this time right here, where yesterday it was the end of this purple segment right there at about 1044, and that's where this low came in and we got the strong move. Same thing on both charts, but the key thing here was pairing this up with the end of the white window here, which was the C1 window yesterday. When we change pattern on those windows, the larger windows, is very important, especially when you pair it up with another key timer like we do here with pH3. So you can check this on any chart. This is going to cause a reaction on any chart. The Vedic rainbow is going to work on all markets. It's just going to have a little bit of a different price pattern depending on the market. In this case, I'm looking at gold and the ES. This is based on New York time. Other markets you might have to work off of a different time, but for all the markets off New York, this particular setup with the Vedic rainbow is going to work. Now we have a similar setup coming today, so I'm going to move to take a look at that. Now today on the 10th, you can see we've got the segments are repeating. We've got the bullish setup from 518 to 651 for Mars, and 651 to 1048 today for Rahu. So we're going to look for similar patterns to take place today. This is the gold chart. Today we're operating on the light blue pH3. You can see the end of the pH3 segment right here where my cursor is, where I've got that blue vertical line. It's about 1044 right there. And you can see on the rainbow B1 and B2 panel, we have a very important change there, where on the B1 we go from bright green to the white, And then on B2, we go from the dark green bullish mode to the white mode. So we've got a very similar setup to yesterday, where we've got the PH3 segment ending. Yesterday we had the white segment ending on C1. Today we have the white segment beginning on B2. The start of the window is always, the start and end of the window is always very important. Here's the ES. We had the beginning of that window there at 5:18 or whatever it was. You can see we had the really big candle, came back a bit, and then we've been going up bullishly to the end of that segment. We are now in the Rahu segment where we went up. We're making our down move now, and we should shoot up again from there in the strong Rahu segment. So there's a key time and what should end up being a key setup this morning.